What up, dude?
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, dude. You hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
What up, dude? What you gonna talk about? What you gonna talk about? Oh, I like that. I like that. What you got up there, dude? I like that.
Look, we're
Yeah.
gonna talk about bringing unity back in the community.
Man, Unity back. Let me turn my volume up some. Hold on. Hold on. Let me bring my get my banner. Let me get my banner. How you doing today, though, dude?
We blessed by the best, Diesel.
Oh, I can't hear you. You hear me?
Yeah,
You hear me
I
good?
can hear you.
You hear me good though, right?
Yeah,
All right, I just
I
want
can
to
hear
make sure.
you.
Make sure. From my banner. My banner. It's good to hear you, my brother. To bringing unity into the community. That's always a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
To bring unity into the community. We got to do that. We got to do that tonight. All right. All right. Start it off, my brother. Start it off. So we try to share it. We try to share it with some other people.
So
So
what
we
you think
try to.
about bringing unity back in the community, Diesel?
Oh, we got to do
What
that,
you
man.
think we need to do?
What we need to do about it, man. Well, they say you got to start with the youth, man. You got to start with the youth, too. That's the whole key to this thing, man. The youth. You know, if you can
Bring
get
the
the youth,
parents, involved,
you're gonna have to do that. That has to be done. You know what I'm saying?
the fathers involved, moms involved, grandmother involved.
You just got to go back to like we used to do. Go get the elderly too. Everybody, man. Everybody plays a very important role in your community, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody do. You hear me?
Get more Miss Carols and Miss Youngs and Miss
Yeah,
Troys and Miss Barbaras and Miss Tiny's,
yeah. We're gonna need people like that.
Miss Flowers.
I guess we are those people today, dude. You know,
Say again?
I said I guess we're those people today. We're Miss Carols. All them elderly people. We're them. You know what I'm saying?
We new improve. You got to do improve. I'm bugging.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I didn't link this to Facebook. How you link it to Facebook?
Oh, you didn't? What you got to do? You got to share it. Let me open up my screen. Let me see something. Hold on. Let me go to present.
Okay,
Take
it's
it to
on
my
my
screen. I'm share my screen.
setting.
You still there? You still there, right, dude? Dude.
I go.
I cancel my sharing the screen. You still hear me? Dude.
Come on. Get away how to link go to Facebook.
You're gonna have to share the
Studio.
hold on. Let me stop this right here. I'm gonna share it right here too. Oh, I'm
Okay.
gonna show you how to do it. I'm gonna show you how to do it. I'm gonna do it. So share mine right now. I'm gonna edit it, right? I'm gonna edit it and I'm gonna send it to the regular page on Facebook. Not to my group. I just sent it there. I just shared it there. Now I can share it. You share it through another way on Messenger. Yeah, I'm gonna try to share it through Messenger now. Won't even go on here. I used to do Facebook Messenger right there. Yeah, how we gonna get to the community, dude? That's the key to this thing, dude. Getting through to the community, man. You know what I'm saying? You hear me, dude?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get
Get the
the
unity
unity.
back in the community.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put the unity back in the community somehow, dude.
Bringing them, having them black parties,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But like I said, they gotta use
free lunch
it's a lot.
in the community.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what they need to bring? What we need to do too, what would help to slow down a lot of stuff too. A lot of people, we got to get people out here with the skills to come out here and teach some of these kids that don't have skills. You know what I'm saying? If they have that like automotive skills, electrical skills, or something like that, plumbing, some type of trade, they can come out here and teach the kids in the community. Do you went out? Do you went out? Do do do? Gotta get my man back. Gotta get my man back in. I get my partner back in. Do do. He's not in. Gotta send it to him. He's not in. What my partner do at? He was just here. Well, like I was just saying, though, guys, these are the things that we're gonna have to do to reach the community again, guys. And if we don't, we're gonna have to find better ways. Once again, this is your boy Walden here for the reason, guys, not for receiving. Where you at, Duke? Oh, you was just there. You was just there, Duke. And this thing. Oh, there you go.
What's going on?
There you go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. I was wondering where you was. There you go. I think you're freezing up or something. Still there? Dude. Gotta be still there, fam. But once again, though, guys, you know, it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. You still there, dude? Can't hear you, fam. Can't hear you. Can't hear you, dude.
Hold on.
So I'm still here. I'm still here. What my man do? You know, like I said, we're talking about how we can get this community back together, guys. We gotta get the community back together. Let me see what I can do, Mike B. Let me see what I can do, Mike B. See what I can do, Mike B. You have to come in, my brother. Like I said, how can we get this community back together? I'm waiting on my man, Mike B, to pop back in. It's always something, guys. It's always something. But we'll try to get it together. Hopefully we will get it together. But once again, this is your boy Robin here for the reason of the season, guys. I appreciate you guys all tuning in tonight. Like I said, it's one of the nights. We're trying to get this together. Here you go. Hopefully he's back in. Here we go. I can hear him clearly now.
There you go.
There you go, dude. There you go. Like I said, though, we're trying to reach out.
So, Diesel, how you get to Facebook?
How do I get to Facebook?
How you share it to Facebook?
Well, on mine, I go to edit up top, right? I go to the edit up top, and I go back into my shows, and it'll send you right back to your page. It'll send you to it's gonna open up, right? You go to edit up top, boom, you hit it. Hold on, everybody.
So you go edit up top. I don't see
Yeah,
nothing to edit.
You don't got edit up top? You gotta have an edit up top. Where it says in broadcast and all that stuff. It should be right up top.
Broadcast? Okay, I see brand, banners, private chat.
All the way up top, it should say edit.
No, I don't see no edit.
Well, you know what it is. Like I told you before, you got to find a way to send your shows in through your StreamYard. Like I said, you're gonna have to. I don't want to turn this one on here. If I do, it's gonna echo a lot. But you're gonna have to go to your, I believe your settings or something like that, and send your shows. You have to go to Facebook. I'm gonna have to show you. I talk to you after the show because there's a lot to it. I think really not a lot. It's not hard. You can get it. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna tell you. It's gonna show you how you sing your shows.
Okay. This is just continuing the show.
Yeah, it's gonna show you. It's not hard. It's not hard. But once again, though, guys, we're back. My man, have you be eating Hundu? You getting your grub on? Dude getting his grub on.
Oh yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
I got your grub on. So you said we got to go back to the basic foundation. We're the new community unity crew.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. If we want to get our community back together, we're gonna have to go back to the olden days, guys. You know what I'm saying? Because you remember when we was coming up. A lot of you might not remember because a lot of you guys out there might be young. When I was coming up, when people with families were struggling, they would have rent parties for families. You hear me, dude? You know pros out, dude. But when I was coming up, guys, that's what they did. In your community, they had rent parties to help the families, you know what I'm saying, raise rent for so they wouldn't be evicted. But today, I don't know if they do things like that. Like I said, it's different times now. You know, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it today with a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? But when I came up, there was a lot more love. And, you know, we got to just try to get those things back today. You hear me, dude? My partner,
that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Raise money, you know, when a family is down and out. Say someone lose their job, you know, and like you said, you have a rent party. That's a good idea right there, you know. Sell plates for food, you know. Put a raffle drawing together.
You know, that's what they. I'm
That's a
telling
good
you,
idea. So you're right.
that's what they did in our community. You know, what I'm saying we got a lot. You know, as we've gotten older, a lot of our ways we've gotten. You know, like I said, we've left them behind us. You know, a lot of you know our communities at one time we did stick together. You know, we always had problems in our community. Don't get it wrong. Don't get me wrong. We always had problems in our community, but it was more still of a bond. You know what I'm saying? And as you can see in every city was like that. It was a bond. You know,
Yeah.
today there's no more bonds. You know,
So you so you think we need to be more men involved in the community because it's a lot, you know, a lot of women. It's a lot of single women out here. You know, the fathers might not be involved. They might live in a totally different community. So would you
yeah.
think that they should get involved in the community that they live in, or the community that their child live in? This just be this lateral where they can participate in these. What you think, Lisa?
Well, you know, it really. If you're from the community, you know, so like you from the hood, whatever you want to call it, you know, what I'm saying, inner city, the hood, you know, wherever you want to call it. If you're from there, you know, a lot of people don't give back. You know what I'm saying? And everybody thinks that you have to give back by giving money and stuff like that. It's not even about giving back about the money. It's just, you know, going back, giving quality time. You can go in your neighborhood and sweep up trash. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of ways you can give back. You know? You can do stuff like that. Mow somebody's lawn. You know what I'm saying? It's little things. It's not always about. I
Yeah,
keep telling people it's not always about spending your money. It's about just, you know, doing good deeds, man. People don't understand this. You know, and that goes further than a lot of things without money. You hear me? Because you can get a lot done if you got a good heart, man. And that attracts money with people with good hearts. You hear me, dude?
yeah, you're right. You're right. That's a good concept. That's a good
Yeah.
concept, like you said. That's a good way of raising money too, you know, and giving back to the neighborhood. Cutting grass and cleaning out the basement. They
Mm-hmm.
have different things they need to be done around the house.
Right.
You have some, like you said earlier, like they might have some type of bill where they can do
Mm-hmm.
like some leather work, plumbing work, or
That's right.
roofing.
Listen to this dude.
Yeah, there's different ways.
Right. A different way. Listen to this dude. Years ago, like I said, before we were born.
So you
You hear me? People, go ahead. You breaking up, dude. You breaking up.
you remember Mr. Lawson used to. I said, remember Mr. Lawson used to be the neighborhood handyman, and he
Yeah.
was well known in the neighborhood. He used to do work for people who come through, and he did electrical work, he did plumbing work, and
Yeah. Him and Mr. King. Remember
he
Mr.
was,
King used to do that? Yeah.
yeah,
Dude.
Mr. King,
Dude. You break. Dude. Dude. You breaking up. Dude. You breaking up. You breaking up, dude. I can't hear you. You in and out.
bringing out.
Yeah. You in and out.
So yeah, back in.
Nah. You breaking up, dude. I'm telling you. You got to stand
Yeah,
still.
you don't hear me?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I hear you, but you're breaking up. You're not, your stuff is freezing. Now you're
Oh, I don't
moving.
understand that.
Now you're moving. But you was freezing a little while
Now
ago.
I'm moving. Okay.
Now you're moving. There you go. There you go. Yep. There you go.
All right.
Moving
Right.
now.
Maybe
I like your
catch up.
background. Man, got New York City. I like that. There you go. You froze again, dude. So you froze.
Whoa.
No, now you're moving again. I could tell, dude, because like I said, we go for it. But anyway, though, we have to, them guys were good dudes around the way. Mr. King and Mr. Lawson.
Mr. King and Mr. Lawson, you're right. They did.
They did a lot.
They gave back to the neighborhood, and they were role models in the neighborhood too. And don't forget, like Second Pulaski, Chico, he just celebrated a birthday.
80th birthday. He just turned 80. Chico just turned 80 years old. Ain't that something? And he watched us grow up. He watched us grow up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did. And look, he was a part. He was out there on the Ave, and he's enlightening us on a lot of things.
A lot of stuff. Yeah, dude.
It was all positive things too. He was well respected.
Dude, he was out there with us and his son. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, sons our age and older.
And older, that's right. And it was his kids was older than us. You can say Agar was older than me. You know?
Yeah, you're right. He was older than me too. And
That's
I
right.
also went to the. You always mentioned he went to the boys' club and he coaches at the boys' club.
Coaches at the boys club. That's right. But like I said though, dude,
Yeah,
it, it, we gotta bring stuff like that back to the community. Positive people, good people. You know, so when people say that those people out there are not out there anymore, yes they are. They're out there. They're waiting for people to find them. You know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of good-hearted people out there every day. You know what I'm saying? Real good people, man. They just get hidden behind the bad people. You hear me? The good people just get
I
hidden
agree.
behind. Yeah. You know, you gotta understand. You know, I was telling BK. I said it's sad that I'm not knocking how they get their hustle, but it's sad that these guys make all that money in rap. And, you know, you can put out a gospel song and you won't make all that money like that. You can put out killing, raping, shooting. You know what I'm saying? And you'll make billions and billions of dollars. But you put out something positive, you won't make that kind of money. People don't want to hear that. You know?
Yeah, you're right.
It's sad, man. It's sad.
Well, you, Mr. Joe Carroll. I
Huh?
mean, he was into.
You breaking up, dude? You breaking up?
Remember Mr. Joe Carroll? I was just.
Yeah, I know Mr. Carroll. Yeah, you know I do. You breaking up, dude? You breaking up?
Joe Carroll. Mr. Carroll.
You breaking up, dude? You in and out. You in and out again, dude. You in and out.
There we go. Okay.
I don't know what it is. You got you in and out.
You can't hear me, or?
Yeah, I hear you, but you break up when I hear your
out.
voice. Yeah, you, but you was in and out. Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm saying. You know, hey, it is what it is, though, family. I can hear you. There you go. Now you moving. You know what I'm saying? It's time when I can tell that you're there. Then I can tell when you're not moving. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll freeze on you. You know.
Okay. I'm actually sitting still. Well, I mean, you can see my lips moving.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. But now I can tell.
So I was naming some other.
Like who?
I was naming some other men that was in the neighborhood, and Mr. Harper.
Oh yeah.
There was, those other men that was in the neighborhood, and we seen us grow up and watched us grow up as kids. You know.
We just named Mr. Lawson, right? But what about Reggie's father? You know what I'm saying? Reggie's pops was a good dude too.
I forgot it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was.
He had the first basketball.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Pearly.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now I remember it's coming back to me. I forgot his name.
Yeah, we was all little though. We was little kids, man. We was little kids.
Yeah, what about Mr. Willie? Remember Mr. Willie?
Yeah, I remember Mr. Willie. You know what though? I remember Ricky's grandfather. You know what I'm saying? Remember Ricky's grandfather, Mr. Harper?
Mr. Harper, yeah.
Ricky's grandfather, you know. Like I said, you know, there's good people out there, dude. You know what I'm saying? There's good people. There's a lot of good people.
Yeah, good people out there. I agree.
It's willing to help out, man. It's willing to help out. You know what I'm saying? It is. You know, like I just told you, it's not always about money, man. Everybody keeps thinking that, but it's really not. You know, if you got a good heart, you do good-hearted people do good-hearted things. Remember what I tell you. These are facts, guys. You know, these are facts.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But it's hard though, you know, when you I guess growing up in environments like we grew up, a lot of people just, you know, after a while you tend to stop caring, you know, and that's what we have to get away from.
Yeah.
That mentality like that, we have to continue to care, man, because we're just not out here on our own, you know. We got these children, our future, you know.
I can understand if you stop caring for the neighborhood, especially if you have kids. How can you stop caring because your kid is going to be a part of that neighborhood? Yeah. You have to walk through that neighborhood to go to school or go to the store, or your family member, you know, your wife, your moms, you know, that's if they stay in the neighborhood. It's a lot of us moved out of our old neighborhood that we grew up in.
You're right. You're right. And a lot of us have turned our lives around. That moved out of our neighborhood.
Yeah, I done
Breaking up, dude. Breaking up, dude. There's a lot of people that came from around our neighborhoods that turned themselves around and got their lives together. You know, just because
what you saying is still.
you was breaking up, you're breaking up again. I tell everybody, doesn't matter. It doesn't mean because you might come from a impoverished environment. That doesn't mean you have to act like a impoverished person. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean you have to carry yourself like an animal. You hear me? You don't have to bring all those things with you. You can change. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you to change if you want to change. You know? Everybody talking about the hood. Sometimes you got to grow up out of that hood. You know, if you want to be good. These are facts. Do you hear me? Sometimes you got to grow up out of the hood if you want to be good, man. You know? Change is always good too, guys. There's nothing wrong with change, people. There's nothing wrong with change. You hear me, dude? Dude. My man froze. I gotta get him. We gotta get it right. He froze. My man froze. I can't hear him. So like I said, though, guys, we'll get it together. This is my man Mac B. Zeal, as you can see, like I said, we're here for the reason, guys, not the season. So good. We appreciate you guys tuning and stepping up tonight with the love and support. And hopefully he can get back in. You know, like I said, hopefully he can get back in because he's a good dude, man. You know, and like I said, value this conversation all the time. Once again, I value this conversation all the time. This is your boy Wilder. Just here for the reason, guys, not the season, not the hate, I'm congratulating. Where's my partner? Where's my B at? Like I said, there's good people out here, guys, but you gotta want to change. There's nothing wrong with change, guys. There's nothing wrong with change. Nothing never been wrong with change. And if you guys want to follow me on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you guys can follow me on, like I said, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, StreamYard. You still there, dude? You still there? You still there, dude? You still there? That's my partner trying to bring him in. It should be in. We have him. Here we go. There we go, dude. You ain't.
Yep.
You ain't.
Coming back in.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying. No matter how many times you get, I'm going to try to keep you in, dude. And it might be a connection. It might be a bad connection or something, dude. That's what it might be. You know, it might be a bad connection. Like I said, though, guys, if we want to get our neighborhoods together, you know, we can all do it. We can start. It don't have to be big. Once again, guys, like I tell you, the neighborhood watch is nice. When you're doing a neighborhood watch, you want to make sure that your neighborhood is safe. That's great. You know what I'm saying? But there's other ways too. You know, like I said, if we could bring some of these educational programs back in the neighborhood. I know because they don't have a lot of them in school, the shop, the craft and all of that stuff. A lot of stuff they don't have in certain schools. You know, automotive skills, you know what I'm saying, engineering skills, you know what I'm saying, photography. I mean, these are a lot of things that can help these kids in the future. What's the other thing my son does do? I told you, the coding. You hear me? A lot of people don't know about that.
Coding.
Yeah. Coding. You got to bring that, and put that
I was talking
in more schools. Go ahead, dude.
Yeah, I was talking about that in one of my podcasts last night, where we need to get our kids into that coding and because it's not a lot of us into the
no, they're not.
Into the technology world, you know, and that's the technology is the wave, you know, it's going to continue to grow, you know, and a lot of it is they're holding it back because we're not into it like that. A lot of kids, you know, they really into that technology and the gig world, you know, and
right.
Yeah, they need to put that in our schools, you know.
I tell everybody.
And another thing too, you was mentioning that. You remember we used to go to the library too. The library participated in. It was in our community where they used to show movies and they had arts and crafts and different. You can participate in. I mean, when we was young, we did some of it, and some of it we outgrew it, you know. But they could bring it back into the like libraries, you know, like you go to the library, and they had the first time I ever seen Roots. At library on DeKalb Avenue.
That's right, DeKalb. Yeah, but like I still do. Stuff like the Boys Club, like we used to have when we grew up.
Yeah, the boys club also. Yeah, you're right.
After we get out of school, out of elementary, we run into the boys club. Even when we was in junior high school, you'd run to the boys club. You know what I'm saying? Right after school, you wouldn't even go straight home because the boys club had stuff for you to do. You know what I'm saying? They kept you entertained with something positive every single day. But today,
I wonder if
Go ahead.
I wonder if PAL still sponsor basketball leagues and sports and activities for kids. You know, the Police Athletic League.
Yeah, I have no idea.
That's the way to. Huh?
I have no idea, dude. I don't know. Because like I said,
it's so long. That was a way of.
Yeah, that was
a way of connecting to the community also by sponsoring like I say the PAL league, and you know they had they should have basketball tournaments and tennis tournaments and baseball tournaments. They you know for the kids in the neighborhood. And
dude, that helped our community out so much, dude. You hear me? I'm gonna share this group I'm gonna share this show to my other page, my basketball other page. But that helped our community out so much when we were coming up, dude. You hear me? I mean,
right.
It was, you know, I mean, because what it was, they knew what we was up against, you know, so they were trying to teach us and save us at the same time, but we just didn't pay no attention to it. You know, a lot of us didn't. You know, a lot of us didn't. We didn't pay no attention. We had no idea that this stuff was helping us. You know, and the boys club, the building is still there, but all that they turned the stuff into, you know, it's a skating ring now. From what I'm hearing, the gym is a skating ring. You know, and so when you take a lot of these,
I mean, it's still something that can occupy it.
Yeah, but dude, when you take a lot of these programs out of the inner cities, out of these communities, what you think is going to happen? What you think is going to happen, dude? When you take a lot of these programs out of these inner cities, you know what I'm saying? These programs
kids gonna lead back to the streets.
Exactly. These programs been helping these communities.
They're gonna push the kids back out to the streets.
Exactly. And then you don't, then like I said, you don't have a trade for these kids. You know, everybody thinks it's just about sports. Nah, the majority of us really need trades. We need to know how to do some welding. We need to do some construction, some shops. You understand what I'm saying? We need more scientists. We need more doctors. You know what I'm saying? We need more teachers. I'm just on the real with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you nothing, no lies, but we need these things right here to make our community much better for the future. You know, that's why I'm glad I'm not better than no one. I just want better for my kids. That's all. You hear me, fam? You hear me, dude?
Yeah, I think you know what? I think they need to upgrade. Yeah, I think they need to upgrade the program of the music class. You know, to get these kids' attention these days. If you speak music, and if they offer a class where they know how to produce, teach them how to produce, teach them how to, you know how they had the singing part. You know, they had they had the what you call it, a choir, something like a choir in school. You know, I call it a choir. But you know how they had, what's the music teacher name?
Yeah, you're right, dude.
Who was the music teacher in 54?
I can't remember. That was you taking me back 100 years, dude. I can't remember that.
But I think if they step it up, because these days the kids is into the R&B and the rap. You know, they want to be producers. You know, if they put that inside the school where, you know, it might be a little dry, outdated with the concept they had back in the days, you know, and then step it up to another level where these kids, I mean, these rappers is writing their own songs and producing their own songs, you know, and that music really attracts kid attention. Every kid want to be a rapper these days. I mean, I'm not promoting it 1,000%. Well, I'm saying though, I mean, you want to get their attention. I mean, music is that's where it's at right now.
Yeah, you're right.
You don't think? I mean, I'm talking like, okay, of course they have some type of, in order for them to be able to get into a program like that, you know, like producing and things like that. Maybe they need to keep up their grades. You know, like, I mean, if you offer them something.
That'll motivate them. That might motivate them. I feel you do. That might motivate them. It says, "Hello, my friend, Mr. Wilder. What up, Kevin Cruz? What up, Kevin Cruz? How you doing, Kev?" Like I said, dude, this is a young man that got me into StreamYard. Good friend on here, Kevin Cruz. You know, yeah, he got me into it. Yeah, like I said, though, I have no awareness, no insight of it, and he shows with my man. You know, he's a good dude, man. I really do. He's everywhere. I told you that before. He's everywhere. Hello, my friend, Mr. Kevin Cruz. How you doing, man? How you doing? He's a good friend. But like I said, those are ways to help the community, though, guys. Those are ways to help the community. Those are ways to help the community. You right? You right, Court? Yeah. Well, you know, I got you see my background moving. That's that's family that's moving to the background. Still there, dude? Still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Kev, what up? But anyway, though, man, we do need stuff like that in our communities, dude. Hearing shops, arts and crafts, automotive, electrical, engineering. You know what I'm saying? We need all stuff like that. How you doing? You hear me? You put that in
the step it up. Financial advisor can come in the community and teach our kids how to understand this. You know?
You're right.
How to understand the stock market. We need
equity. Right.
Huh?
Well, you know that's what all comes from investing in your community. You hear me? You have to invest in your community. That's what the Chinese do. That's what the Italians do. That's what the Jews do. You hear me? I'm telling you. They spend money. They keep the money in the community. Even the Latinos. You hear me? I'm just being on the real. You go to Graham Avenue. You remember Graham Avenue? You remember how they used to be? We used to call that the Avenue Puerto Rico. All that growing up the Avenue Puerto Rico, right?
They had all the businesses down there, you know.
That's right. One thing, you
didn't see one black-owned business on Graham Avenue.
That's right. People say whatever they want about the Latinos.
You didn't even see a black-owned restaurant on Graham Avenue.
They kept the money. They kept the money in their community, right with each other. You know what I'm saying? And they went and bought from it. Yeah. They know if Hector had a store on the corner.
Concept of the Jews.
That's right. They knew if Hector had a store on the corner, they was going to Hector's store. Or they knew Julio had a store on the corner. They were going around the corner to Julio's. Am I right, dude? Then we do that around the way.
Yeah. They supported Julio, Sanchez, Miguel.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. They supported them. So you can't hate, can't be jealous, can't be mad. These are facts. You know, like I said, we're gonna do it. We got to do it the same way. We got to have that same concept. That we got to keep the dollar in the community. You hear me? We have to. And that's our biggest fault. That we don't keep the dollar in the community amongst each other. You hear me, dude?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's our biggest problem in our community.
You say
you're breaking up. You're breaking up.
Shoe dropped it.
You're breaking up, dude. Go ahead.
Yeah, here we go. The empowered. What about that empower community? Bring the that's community unity, right? But what about empowering the community? Like we just talking about businesses, right? At a young age.
You're breaking up, dude. You're breaking up. You're breaking up. You're in and out. You're in and out. Let me see something. I know. You know what, dude? I hear you good on my thing, so I'm going to turn this down right here. I don't know if you're behind. You hear me, dude? You might not hear me. You might be behind, but you might be behind. But I'm going to tell you another thing, what's our problem, too. We have to, I can tell you these things, but this is for the people that are educated and that have the degrees and all of this stuff. A lot, you were breaking up, you were studying, you was out for a minute. Let's see what we got to do with the people that do have the degrees and stuff like that. You know, hopefully they can get into some banking. We need banks in our community, guys. You breaking up. You in and out, dude. You in and out.
Thing, Ray. So it's happening
in and out
right now.
I know, but I can't hear you, dude. In and out.
Can you speak on it?
can't hear you, dude. We need guys. That's my man do. He's in and out. We got to get that fixed. We got to work on it. It's probably your internet or something like that is running slow. But like I said though, guys, we have to get stuff like people involved in banking. We need more banks in our communities, guys. Tell me if I'm saying something wrong. You know, like I said, I'm not the smartest man in the world. I have no PhD. I've never been to Harvard or Yale. Like I'm just telling you, I'm a common man with a common flame. And I'm just trying to give you the best that I can. This is your boy Wilder, and for the reason, not the season, I'm not a hater. I'm congratulating. As you guys know, the last man I think the best was my first. But if I'm saying something out of place, if we're saying something out of place, out of tune, you guys feel free to tune in. You guys feel free to let me know. And you know, like I said, we'll apologize. We'll even change it. Because our intention is only is to give you guys a good show. That's my man Mac B. He like I said, we're gonna start doing our shows more. So hopefully, like I said, in the future they'll get better. You guys just have to work with us. We're not the best, but we know we're not the worst. But we're just trying to give you guys something that's decent, true news. Blue here with my man right now. Like I said, he knows he's always connected. He always knows he's in. So he know I'll never shut him out. He's a good friend of mine. Might as well be my little brother from a different mother. But like I said, if we can get more stuff like this in our institutions, in our communities, you know, it'll benefit us for the long run. And but we're gonna have to think that way. All of us are gonna have to think that way. We need more banking, our own banks in our community. But I'm just saying, these are true facts. I really don't know no African American bank that's in our community. If you do, you guys let me know. But I don't know one around in our community. You know what I'm saying?
You had Carver on Fortune Street.
But you know what I mean? Yeah, I remember that.
Yes,
but you know what I mean? Yeah. We need more. We need more.
Yeah, we need more.
We need more. We need more schools. We need our own private schools. A lot of private schools. I'm just you know, this is some real stuff though. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people don't want to hear, but these are things that you need because every community has their own like that. You know, if this is what you want, I'm not forcing nobody to be in stuff like this or to get involved in this. But I'm just saying this is just my opinion on what's lacking in our community. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? This is just my opinion. Right, dude? It's my opinion.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Those are the community. They make our community more stronger. The unity in the community, you know, and investment in our community, just like you said.
Yeah. I mean, what's wrong with trying to fix your
community? And DJ, what you think about the Florida governor trying to take the Black History out of school?
Well, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's been out of schools. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like it's been in school, dude. It's been out of school.
Yeah, but I'm still. And look, I'm talking about that. They not even the 1 month, like the Black History Month. You know,
I know.
They're gonna sell. They used to sell it this. We get 1 month out of the whole year. He's talking about taking that out of the schools, like that, just that 1 month. Yeah. It's gonna lead to us our kids. That's what we got to self-educate our kids, and we.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. That's all you're supposed to do. Really.
YouTube.
You should teach your children more at home than you think your kids get in school. People don't understand that. You think your kid's supposed to get more information and more knowledge from the people in the school. No, they're supposed to get more information and knowledge from you and your parents. You know, I know you guys, nah, man, you send them to school, but your school, as they're young, who they learn from growing up? You know what I'm saying? So if you take time and you read education, I'm just on some real stuff. If you read a lot of stuff to your kids, you teach your children math and prepare them before they go to school. What they be sharp as hell, right? So, you know, like I said, you're the teacher. You're the parent.
Read to them.
Yeah. You do all of that stuff before your kid go to school. You think you just set your kid off to go to school? Mm-hmm. Nah. You're the kid's first teacher. You know what I'm saying? So you could do all that stuff the teacher do. If he or she may know just a little bit more than you, but it's not like you can't learn that stuff. You take the time. In today's time, you can learn anything. All thing I do is go to Google, YouTube or Google. You can learn anything, dude. You hear me? All that information is out there. Anything is out there for you today. Everything. You know? Everything, dude.
You're right. And our daycare need to be updated also too, because you know, like I feel like all the daycare should be equipped with computers in every room.
Yeah, they
You
should.
know,
They
not
should.
with
You're right.
computers in every room, and every home they have internet.
You're breaking up, dude. They should though. They should have a computer in every classroom. They should have all of that. You know, for little kids, they shouldn't be for older kids. They should have it for older kids too. But if you're gonna start educating the children, they should be educated at an early age. And everybody thinking that you gotta wait till 5 or 6, 9. You throw them on that computer when they 1.5, 2 years old. You start training them. Because that's when a lot of people start giving their children their phones at a young age. So you put them on the computer. You let them. They're gonna mess up. They're young, but I guarantee you the kids pick up real fast. Kids are like sponges. You know what I'm saying? They absorb very, very quickly. Very quickly. This is your boy Walter. Like I said, it's your boy Mac and D show. You know what I'm saying? We're here for the reason, not the season. I'm the last man up in the adventure. This is my talk show. He's in there. He's gonna come in. You still there, dude? You still there? That's my partner. He's trying to get in there. He's trying to get. He's there. He's there. Hold on, I gotta pull something up, guys. I should have just went over to my thing and did it, but I don't want to knock him out. Kev, what up, Kev? What up, Kev? See, you know what, do? I'm gonna give my man some play. Probably the next basketball game. If you got any of you guys out there listening, my diehard New York Knicks fans, I'm gonna go to my man Kev show, and I haven't done a show with him in a minute, and we're gonna we're gonna do the show a Knicks game because, like I said, dude, my man put me on. You know, my man, big motivation, inspiration for what I'm doing right now. Truly is. But like I said, guys, I'm here for the reason, not this season. Uh, I'm not a hater, I'm a congratulator. All I do for you guys. Once again, all I do it for you. And thanks for the love, guys. Thanks for the support. Thanks for tuning in each and every last one of you. Each and every last one of you. Like I said, it's all good because it's all good. And this is your boy Wilder. It's the Mac and D show, like China, like the macaroni and cheese show, something like that. It's my boy Do. What up, Mac D? What up, Mac D? You there, Do? You there, Do? You there, Do? Can't hear you, Do. You there? Are you there, Do? Are you there? That's all I want to know, my brother, my brother, my brother. It takes your time, Do. It takes your time. Take your time. I'm gonna be right there, Do. If you're not there, I'll be right there. Hold on. I had to hit something real quick. Hold on, I'll be right there. You still there, right, Do? Do.
Yeah.
I gotta make sure.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you, Do. I hear you, my brother. I hear you, my brother. I hear you, Do.
You can't see me.
Yeah,
they bringing us up.
That's
man.
what it is, dude.
We're talking too positive.
That's what I meant to tell you.
You said that already,
I've been told you, dude. You know how it go. Like I said, when you got something positive, people want to hear. There's other people out there that'll try to do anything to stop it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to just keep it cordial. I think we was keeping it cordial and respectful. Did you? Still there, dude?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is, dude. They're trying to pull you out. But you know what? We have to continue. We can't stop now. You know how long we've been on here?
You can hear me, but what about, am I freezing?
It's like freezing you out. It's freezing you out, dude. That's what it's doing. It's freezing you out.
Yeah.
Right now you're in there clear. Right now you're moving. I can see you moving and everything. And then then you stop. You know what I'm saying? It'll start. It'll slow your voice down and stuff. I think it's a connection, or maybe it's the protection.
Yeah, I'm looking at my internet. Is basically.
Is it on? It's running good. Now you're not in the screen. There you go. Now you're in the screen. Now you're in the screen. Maybe I got the.
Yeah. Only thing I can come up with. Only thing I can come with.
There we go. You know what, dude? We're here though, right? We're here. We're here. That's all that matters, dude. We're here together. You know what I'm saying? We've been on here about almost an hour. We've almost been on here an hour, dude. It's all good because it's all good. Yeah. We're doing it. I don't think we're doing bad. It's early, dude. We probably got to pick a different time too. You know, we got to
It's
pick our
Friday.
time. It's a Friday. You know, people out, people partying. You know what I'm saying? Getting their freak on, doing their thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People out here enjoying lives, man.
They back action, like you said.
It's a Friday. You know, like my man Kevin Cruz on here. You know, he came through. He showed support. You know, he said Mr. Wilder. You know, made me feel like I'm an old man. I am old now. You know what I'm saying? Call me Mr. Wilder. But I gotta check out his show, dude. You know, I gotta check out his show. What your numbers look like up top, dude?
Okay.
You hear me?
You see up there on the corner, you probably got about 5 people.
That's what I'm talking about. See, that's 5 you got. That's 5 I got. That's better. That's 5 we didn't have. You know what I'm saying? So that's 5 people that showing support. You know, it's always. I don't think about the $100,000. That's cool. That would be nice. But if I get, I would say if I can get 1, 2, or 3, then you know, that I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? That means that somebody's thinking of us. You know what I'm saying, dude? That's how I look at it.
Yeah, no doubt. Took out their time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All the rest of that's gonna come. That's gonna come. You know? But other than that though,
Yeah.
you gotta think, you gotta care about your community, you gotta care about where you come from. You know? You gotta care about where you come from, bro. A lot of us don't care about our communities. A lot of us don't care how we live, or how we, you know, how we roll. You know? You gotta have
What about those? What about those make it outside of the community? And do you think it's wrong for them to invest in a new community, or you think they should get back to their old?
Well, you know what though, if you have it to invest in both communities, I say, you know, do what makes your heart feel. Because I can't tell nobody what to do with their money. You know what I'm saying? But if you do have it, invest in your community. There's a lot of people in your community that can use your help. There's some decent, real good people in your community that can use your help. What it is, a lot of us feel not, you know, to have it, they don't want to give back to the community because they feel like the people that they're going to give it to them destroy it. You know what I'm saying? That's all it really be. A lot of that has a lot to do with it. You know? That's what I believe. A lot of people don't want to invest back into the community because they don't want their money to be abused. I gave you $5-10 million and tomorrow it's burned down. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? I don't want to see no crackheads or addicts in front of my building. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know, stuff like that. You know, because you have to care, man. You have to care. People put yeah, you know, stuff like that. You need playgrounds in the communities. All these little kids running around, you know, and they need stuff for the homeless. What about the homeless? You know, what about the homeless? Yeah, I mean, really, you'll never stop homeless. I don't care. You'll never stop homeless. You hear me? You're just not gonna stop that. There's gonna be just something that they might be just mentally ill. You know what I'm saying? And they just can't function. You know, there's a lot of things, bro. But you'll never stop homeless, just like you'll never stop poverty. You hear me? There's 2 things you're just not gonna stop. You're just not. You know? I don't care how much they try and all, they're just not gonna stop. There's just too many people. You're just not gonna stop it. You know, I mean, that means you have to reach everybody on the planet to stop poverty, stop homelessness. You know what I'm saying, bro? Just too many people.
Yeah, you're right. What about the veterans? The veterans that's homeless. They don't served our country and fought for our country.
No,
there's a lot of veterans out here that's homeless.
That's sad. That's sad because a lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of them are suffering from mental problems. You know, a lot of the homeless that are veterans, they're suffering from mental illnesses because of what they did in the war. You know what I'm saying? You know what they've been through. A lot of them. Yeah, they shell shocked, or you know, they mess with the medicine and all that stuff.
Post-traumatic trauma, they call it post-traumatic trauma.
Post-traumatic trauma, yeah. You see, with the ones that came home from Vietnam, majority of the guys that came home from the Vietnam War were drug addicts, were junkies. They were strung out on heroin. You didn't know that, did you? Do majority of the guys that came home from Vietnam were drug addicts, and they don't tell you this. Majority of brothers and you know, Hispanics. You know, like I said, white dudes that was in Vietnam, a lot of them were not allowed to come back to America because they caught diseases and stuff like that. Did you know that, dude? I can't hear you, dude. Yeah, people. A lot of people don't know that. Majority of the a lot of soldiers that was in the Vietnam War were not allowed to come back to America because they put certain diseases that they didn't have no cure for. So they had to stay over there. A lot of people don't know that though. Look it up. Look it up. You know, so you told me that. But once again, knowledge is infinite. Knowledge is infinite. You still there, dude? Like I said, my brother, he's going through it with his computer right now. He's going through it, but hopefully he get it together. Like I said, he's a good dude like Cook Food. He's a good dude like Cook Food. He's my little brother from a different mother. Once again, this is your boy Wilder. This is your boy Wilder. I'm here for the reason, not the season. I'm not a hater. I'm going to congratulate. I want to appreciate the love and the support from all of you. Like I said, I want to appreciate the love and the support from all of you because without all of you, none of this would be possible. None of this would be possible. That's my boy, you know what I'm saying, my boy Mac B. Hopefully he can get back in. You know, he's been trying to come through. He's been through it. You know, like I said, he's new to it, and I'm new to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna act like I'm a professional. I'm new to it. I'm no better than him. I'm still learning, and I'm still growing. But with all of you, we can make these shows more positive and better and more enlightening. Because, like I said, if you guys have any information that you want to talk about your community, what's going on in your community, how you feel that your community should make changes, and how you feel that things should changes occur in your community, because we all need in our community to get these changes done. I can go on and on about certain things that's much needed in the community, as you guys can. But if you do have any knowledge or information that you would like to pass on, feel free to share it. It's all good because all her this is good. Well, like I said, guys, I'm here for the reason, not the season. I'm not a hater, I'm a congratulator. And all I do, guys, I do for you. All I do for you. Feel free, once again, feel free to leave a comment, a suggestion. You guys want to be part of the stream, the show at any time, let me know. Plenty of windows open, plenty of doors available, plenty of seats available. Like I said, I may not have all the information on what's needed to help uplift our communities, but if you guys do, feel free to share. Like I said, though, there's things that I can remember in school. When I went to Eastern District, I took it for granted. I didn't take up the automotive like I should have. I didn't take up the photography, the engineering like I was supposed to. I didn't do those things because they were there for me. You know, I had the classes. I didn't pay attention. I didn't want to learn. You know, it's like you know what? I don't need that stuff, but you know what? I needed that stuff. And now I see a lot of stuff that have helped me further in my life. That's why I say that we have to get back to having these things in our community. We should have a whole strip where one building is teaching shop. You hear me? One building is teaching engineering. One building is teaching automotive. You know, I'm just saying. Then you got one teacher, one building doing what you would call that healthcare. And there's a lot more. There's a lot more stuff that we can do. It says Vigo, they divided us. We gotta. I told you, dude. I told you how it is, bro. You thought I was joking? It's some serious stuff, dude. I told you what it is, bro. But there's a lot of things that we can do in our community. You know, there's a lot of like I said, there's a lot of stuff out there. You know, we just have to believe in ourselves and get away from that. I can do this on my own, because where would we be without the people who gave us and gotten us to where we are today? Like I said, guys, I'm just a common man with a common plan. I'm not a hater, I'm a congratulator. You know, and if I'm saying something negative out of place or foul, feel free to chime in. But these are all the things that other communities have that we don't have. You know, we do need our own hospitals. We do need our own schools. You know, we do need our own, place that we can teach our kids engineering, and give them all special skills for technology. Maybe it's even more that we need. Maybe it's even more. Maybe we need better parents. You know what I'm saying? To want to push their kids to stay more motivated Like I said, guys, I'm just a common man with a common heart. You know, I have no PhD. I tell you, I've never been to Harvard, Yale. I've never done all of these things, you know, but I'm just a common man with a common plan with a common message. I'm trying to give you the best that I can. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not articulate enough to give you the proper message. But I know I'm not that far off from giving you that good message, guys. Like I said, I have children, you know, I'm a grandfather. I have two sons in college. I have one that's a junior, you know, and I just want these guys to have a better life than I've ever had. That's all. So I try to set these guys up for success, not failure. This is your boy. Like I said, this is your boy Walden, the last man at the adventure. This is my talk show. Uh, miss my man Du, you know what I'm saying? I know Du. And if you stop my man for being on my show, you know, I don't like that because, you know, like I said, the messages that we bring, we try to bring something positive. We try to bring something positive. But this is what we need for all our communities. If you feel that there's something else that you guys want to share about your community, about what you can do with it, about how you can turn things around in your community, feel free to share it, guys. Once again, feel free to share it. You know, like I said, knowledge is infinite. And if you have the more knowledge, that's once again. If you guys have more knowledge, that's even better. You know, you guys want to share it. You guys want to come on. You want to be part of the stream. You guys know your role. You guys know your role. Once again, this is your boy Walden here for the reason, guys. Not the season. I gotta go out. I gotta go over here, guys. I gotta go over here. Let me get over here. I'm here for the reason, guys. Not the season. I hope you guys can see what I have up here. I didn't mean to have all of these open like this. So I'm gonna have to go down and slow down to one, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. But like I said, though, guys, with all of you out there, none of this is possible. None of this would be possible, guys. This is just my opinion on what we could use and how we can further better the lives in our community. You know, maybe some people don't feel the way that I feel, but that's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm not trying to make nobody feel out of place. I'm just giving my take on what we need in our community. This is like I said, this is my opinion. Like I said, education goes a long way, guys. Education goes a long way. You know, if you don't believe so, you'll never know that. Once again, find ways to uplift your community. Find ways to motivate your children. Find ways to stay happy. You see, that's the thing. Find ways to stay happy. Find ways to love your family. And find ways to share the knowledge, and that goes even further. Those are ways to find. Like I said, you find a way to share knowledge, that education. You know? But like I said, this is my opinion. This is your boy Bob's opinion. And for the reason, guys, not the season. And I'm not here to congratulate. If you guys want to follow me on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you guys want to follow me, like I said, guys, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Mother Podcast, when you reach out to you guys again. You know, share it to my group. You guys are welcome. If you guys can hear me out there, somebody get a thumbs up. Somebody get that like button. If you guys out there can hear your voice, somebody get that thumbs up. Somebody get that like button. So good. Love you, because I want to appreciate you guys once again. As I always say, well, you know, this is possible. This is just my take on how I feel that we could change our things in our community. You know what I'm saying? I'm the last man I've ever mentioned this my talk. If my man Du is trying to come back in, let me see if my boy Du, let me get out of here. Let me move that out of here. Stop that, stop sharing. I think my partner Du is trying to come back in here, so I hope he is. Because if he is, you know, this comes in my man Du. But once again, though, guys, it's almost been an hour. Almost been an hour. Like I said, it's almost been an hour. But it's been great. It's been a great show. It's been a great time. Being on here with you guys, spreading the love, spreading the joy. You know, like I said, love is love, guys. And you guys got this, you know, make sure when you get opportunity, guys, surround yourself with that positive energy, guys. Surround yourself with positive people with positive energy. Remember what I told you. Surround yourself with positive people with positive energy. That'll take you further than anything, guys. Remember what I said. That will take you further than anything. And if you guys at any time want to be a part of my stream, my show, me and my man Mac B, like I said, you guys, you're welcome. Every last one of you guys out there, welcome, to be a part of the stream and show the group. If you want to share with your friends, your families, your loved ones, your guy McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, Denny's, Popeyes, Applebee's, feel free. This is just, like I said, guys, this is just my take on how we can uplift our community. Just like I said, this is my opinion. I'm not out here trying to voice my opinion on no one. This is just my opinion, my take. Like I said, we're all different. And we all have different thoughts on life. You know what I'm saying, guys? So like I said, if you want to uplift your community, there's so many ways that you can do it without like I said, without giving out money. You can do it in a positive way. Trust me, you can do it in a positive way. This is just for a while, but you guys see, like I said, I'm right here. That's what I was doing. I was going here doing something. And once again, it's just like, well, I'm here for a reason, guys, not the season. I'm not here to congratulate on all I do it for you. All I do is do it for you guys. Once again, feel free to share the stream with your friends and family, with people that you hope close to you. I'm missing my partner. But you know, the show must go on. The show must go on. The show must go on, guys. The show must go on. Like I said, guys, this is just my opinion. Taken from what's been going on in our communities, what's been needed in our communities. We have some intelligent young women and men in our communities, you know what I'm saying, that's looking for help, needing guidance. I had a cousin come on here the other night. You can see that he was going through something. Maybe it might have been depression. But I always told him, if you need somebody, I'm here for you. You don't have to run around and go over. Court. Like I told him, I'm here for you. We're here for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go up there and think that there's nobody here for you. Court, peace and love. I see you, because there's always somebody here. You know what I'm saying? You never know who's battling depression, going through depression. It's in our community. This is why we need certain things in our community to help us out. Like I said, if you know somebody out there that's battling depression or going through depression, and you know that they can use some support on that. Like I said, if the battle is to go through it, it's a terrible thing, especially alone. And we have so many people in our community. And you can see them walking around, indulging these little ways that they're walking through. You can see that something's wrong with a lot of them. And the stuff that they're doing, they're crying out for help, but nobody's giving the help to them. And once again, it's just like, well, like I said, God went the reason I can see them not being able to president. But I'm not going to do it too much longer because I know you have things to do. It's a Friday night. It's like I said, it's a blessed day for all of us. And I don't want to take up more of you guys' time. With that being said, you guys have been awesome. You guys have been the best of the best. Thank you so much for tuning in here for the show. And Mac, B, and D. Like I said, B and Mac, Mac and D. You know what I'm saying? Like cheese. You know what I'm saying? We go together because, we're good friends, like brothers from different mothers. But, I hate to leave, and I can't leave when I always have somebody tuning into the show like this. Because, like I said, to have people tune into your show is a blessing, not a lesson. It's a blessing, not a lesson. Because you people, you good folk don't have to tune into my show. I apologize for saying you people. You good folk don't have to tune into my show. Me and Mac D show, you don't have to tune in. But you guys did. And that just means a world of gratitude from my heart to you guys. Like I said, you don't have to do it. You do it. That goes a long way. This is your boy Robert. Like I said, I'm here for the reason, not the season. I'm not here to congratulate. And my man Mac B, he's going to get it together. Trust me, he's going to get it together because, this is what he wants to do. And I know he wants to do this. And, and just for him being able to come on here, he showed me so much support and so much love. It's amazing. And so, like I said, I'm so thankful that I have a good friend like that who wants to be a part of my world, my circle, my universe, my life, and so I owe him a lot for that. Hopefully he'll be tuned in. And my boy, let me see if I wave my hand in the air, wave my hand in the air. You know what I'm saying? It's my boy. I wish my boy to come on here, man. But I know he's opposite. I know he's opposite. I tell you, that's not him. That's my dog, though, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to have people, good folk in your life. Remember what I say, good folk in your life. It's always good to have good folk in your life. This your boy Wilder. And once again, if you guys ever want to join my StreamYard, you guys are welcome. Hit the link. You guys will be part of the stream. You guys will be part of the show. You hear me, guys? You guys will also all be part of the show. You guys can follow me. You guys can follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Once again, guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you guys ever want to be part of my show, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the link. You guys can be a part of the show. This is for real, guys. Like I said, hey, I'm not for one of you guys to be a part of my show. All of you, I'm on Facebook. You guys are welcome to follow me on Facebook. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like I said, without all you guys out there, none of this is possible. You guys can see this is your boy Wilder, and for the reason, not the season. You guys, like I told you, you guys are all welcome. All of you are welcome to be a part of my show, my stream, my world, my universe, my circle, my life. And I thank you guys for that. You hear me? I'm going to see if I got in here right now. Oh, you guys, that's what I said. Can't go. I hate to go, but I ain't going to go because when you have people tuning into the show, you say, I got that going, guys. I can't leave you guys alone. You know what I'm saying? I can't leave you guys alone because you guys show the love and the support tonight. But this is just my opinion on how I think we can fix Derek. 1 minute. This is how I think we can fix this and we can fix things in our community. We do a lot of athletic stuff. A lot of sports and entertainment, rap and all that. Which is cool. You gotta eat. But we can have you guys open up our automotive, for kids, learn how to fix cars, fix trucks, fix computers, you know what I'm saying? That would be even better, I think. You could do stuff like that. Because we're going to need trades. You're going to need trades. Like I said, you got to learn how to, you want to learn I'm just saying, welding, carpentry. You can teach them kids how to do carpentry. You can just teach them kids how to do some construction skills. You know what I'm saying? How to fix homes, plumbing, electric. You know what I'm saying? Painters. We need a lot of trades that's out here and available. And a lot of you young men out here have these trades. Because you can go back and check these and teach these guys. You remember when we was coming up, they had apprentices. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get paid. What you did, your job was to follow around this man for about a year or two. And he was going to teach you everything that you needed to know. So you can go out there in the world and you can drop the skills and science on other people. So you could be well off. But once again, I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm just a common man with a common plan. I may be used and confused, you know what I'm saying? So maybe I'm saying something wrong. But I know I'm not far off, guys. Once again, thank you, son. I know I'm not that far off. This is your boy Wilder. Like I said, I'm here for the reason, guys. Not the season. And I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator. Feel free. And God free to teach me with your friends, your family, and your loved ones. Because it's all good, guys. It's all good. When I was there, none of this would be possible, guys. Once again, none of this would be possible. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good because it's all good. Like I said, there's somebody in each one of our families who has some type of trade. Like I said, I'm not asking you guys to get money. I'm asking you guys out there, you women out there who have trade. The women out there go teach the young girls on how to do hair. Like I said, on how to be mothers. That's a hell of a trade. On how to be a housewife. That's a hell of a trade. On how to be a businesswoman. What kind of trade that a woman has. And she could show another young lady. You know? Like I said, you see what I said? How to be a mother. How to be a housewife. How to be a woman. You hear me? I know a lot of these women out there, he teaches skills like that, but you know what? Those are great skills. Those are great skills that you would want to, you're a woman, you would want to pass on to your daughters. You hear me? I'm just, you know, I'm not, I didn't say teach you how to go and do negative stuff. You know what I mean? I'm just talking about doing positive stuff in our community that can uplift all of us. And all the skills that I was talking about from then, those are skills you can teach your daughters as well. You know, because like I said, today's knowledge and information is here for us. We just have to take advantage of it. Remember what I tell you. Teach your kid how to fish. You know, you teach your kid how to hunt. Teach your child how to hunt. I'm just saying, guys, teach your child how to collect rainwater for survival. Teach them how to make I'm just telling you, a tent or something like that. There's a lot of things that you can teach your children to keep them ready and prepared for the future. You don't want to leave them left behind. You want them to be ahead. Remember what I tell you guys, you don't want them to be left behind. You want them to be ahead. This is the reason that. Not the reason. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Stepping up, coming through the love and support that you guys do. I'm the last man to end this. This is my talk show. Without all you guys out there, none of this is possible, guys. Without all you guys out there, none of this is possible. Without all of you guys, none of this is possible. You guys can see it up here. Feel free to donate, guys. Feel free to donate. You guys can follow my Cash App, $236. You got me on Venmo or PayPal. It's up to you guys. Like I said, I'm here for the reason, not the season. I'm here for the reason, not the season. It's been great. It's been an outstanding show that you guys have been tuning in tonight. Apologize, my man Mac D couldn't tune in, couldn't stay in. Things happen, but hopefully we will work getting better. And we will get better. Because like I said, with time, heals all wounds. Remember I tell you with time, it heals all wounds. But like I said, you guys, I've been on here for a minute with you. But you've been on here for a minute with me. You know what I'm saying? So that's even more important than anything. But guys, like I said, it's been a hell of a show. It's been a hell of a show. And if I can get you guys to come back and tune in to another show of mine, that would even be more special. So like I said, though, guys, you guys have been outstanding. But once again, though, guys, we need these things in our community. If any of you gentlemen, any of you ladies have any of these trades, any of these gifts, any of these blessings, share them. Now, the youth out here need them. The women, the young men, they need them. They need some guidance. They need a lot of guidance, and a lot of this stuff. If we give it to these kids, they'll stay out of. A lot of them will stay out of harm's way. But we have to let the children and the youth know that we're there for them. We're there to build them up, not tear them down. See, that is the difference. We have to let the youth know that we're there to build them up, not tear them down. Enough of that negativity has been going around that we've been tearing these children down and setting them up for failure. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time, guys, women, pick them up, pick your children up, uplift them, surround them with positive people. You know what I mean? If you can find a place that they have trades for your children, or you can find something that you can keep he or she motivated to go into the right direction, do it. Do it, because like I said, their future means more than yours right now. Remember what I tell you, their future means more than yours right now. I hate to say it, but it's a true fact, guys. Their future means more than yours right now. Once again, I'm the last man at the end of the bench. I'm here for the reason, not the season. I'm not here to congratulate. This is your boy Wilder. This is your boy Wilder. Like I said, without all you guys out there, none of this is possible. Without all of you guys out there, none of this is possible. Thanks for the love, guys out there. Thanks for the support. Thanks for being there when nobody else was there. My man Mac B, my man Mac B. You know I love you, bro. Kevin Cruz, I appreciate it, Kevin Cruz. I appreciate the love from you, Kevin Cruz. I'm still here, guys. I'm still here. I'm still blessed, free. And I damn sure love my family. That's right. I love them. Wouldn't change it for nothing in the world, guys. Wouldn't change my family for nothing in the world. But I hate to go. Because I have so many of you guys tuned into my show. But you guys know how I go before I end my show. That's right. There are so many people out there battling this cancer, going through cancer. Like I said, why I always bring that up, why I continue to bring that up, because I'm a cancer survivor. That's right, guys, I'm a cancer survivor. This year makes 20 years. I've that I'm a cancer about. Nearly 20 years cancer free. But you know what, guys? I always say, I'm just one of my people. That's right. I'm just one of my people. I don't know why the man upstairs chose me, but he chose me for a reason. That's why I continue to be the voice for the voiceless. Because there's so many people out there battling cancer, going through cancer, who don't have support too much. I was lucky, like I said, I was lucky. But the ones that wasn't so lucky, they're not here no more. So if you do know somebody out there that's battling cancer, going through cancer, and you got a heart, and you say you got a heart, use it. Open it up. It's a good thing. It's a wonderful thing. It's a blessing. You know, I tell you, you open your heart, you use it, you share it with somebody who's battling cancer. And don't ever think that you can never be the one that come in contact with cancer because it came to be you. I thought I would never get it. And I did. I did. And it almost killed me. But like for some strange reason, for some strange blessing, I'm still here. So I'm be the one to be the voice for the voices. I want to let you guys know that there's so many people out there that can give you love and support. Message. This is your boy Walter. This is your boy Walter. Hey guys, like I said, I hate to go, but I gotta go. But you guys know I will be back with another show. It's been a blessing, guys, in my life, my world, my circle, my universe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you guys want to share this stream, this show, this group, with your friends, your family, your loved ones, the people that you hold close to your heart, the people that so inspired by the love and success from you, feel free to share it with them. It's all good. It's all good because it's all good. I'm the last man at the end of the day. This is my source. Mac B, that's my little brother, loving you to death. We'll get it back. We'll get it on and popping. Like I said, we'll be back again. But until then, hey, I'll be back with another show. So stay stress free, guys. Stay stress free. This is your boy Wilder. You guys enjoy. Enjoy, 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 enjoy. It's your boy Wilder. And thanks, everybody. Like I said, I always just want to go right now. I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much. I always say this 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'm blessed. I'm thankful to y'all being thankful. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy your night. Always.